Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Rndr. Was requested by some of you. I know that there's a very strong Rndr community also around Cilinix Crypto. So I just wanted to make a quick video on it right now. I mean, it's been bullish for a while right now. Excuse me, that's some price alerts going off. But yeah, it's been bullish for a while. It's basically since the start of September. I've always said that it was a little bit shady, or at least I think, like, especially if you take a look at the momentum right here, there was a lot of volume coming from weird exchanges, and you can also still see that right now. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I used to think that manipulation was bad. Here you can see a lot of volume coming from CoinTiger, Top Credit, which usually, if a lot of volume comes from there, it's manipulated. But like I said, I mean, I used to think manipulation is bad, but it really isn't that bad. I mean, it also means that Rndr could actually continue up way higher. All right, so that's what we'll talk about in this video. So let's get right into it. I mean, if you take a look at Rndr right now, there's absolutely nothing bearish about Rndr right now. Perhaps that it's at a strong resistance. Like here, you can see that we have a resistance with the 2.618 Fibonacci extension of a previous fib, but that's not that strong, so I'm going to delete that. But you also have the level around $2, all right? So that's a major psychological resistance level. It's also supported by the 786 Fibonacci level, so that could be tough to break through. And then apart from that, obviously today is the start of the weekend, so you see that volume is dropping down. So I don't expect that much movement on the short term, all right? So I think you should know that, but still, I mean, we can talk about the beginning of next week, of course. Apart from that, you can see that Rndr is very correlated with Bitcoin. So that means that the moves that Bitcoin makes do matter a lot to Rndr as well. So that's something I think you should know as well. And again, Bitcoin doesn't move that much in the weekend usually, so that's another argument in favor of Rndr not moving that much right now. But that doesn't matter, all right? So if we take a look at Rndr in terms of momentum, it's actually not doing that great. Like, the volume is dropping down, which is expected because it's the weekend, and I know I've repeated it a lot right now, but okay. So I actually do think that at least initially from $2, we're going to find some resistance. Like we have done with all the major resistance levels. Like here you can see the 382 fib of this entire move down, found some resistance, continued rallying up. Then the 0.618 fib, which is also very strong. Even at the 0.5 fib, we found some resistance. So now we're at around the 786 fib, so we might still spike up towards that level. I don't expect that, but it's a possibility. And then I actually do expect some sort of a retracement down to 1.9 and even 1.85. All right, that's where the 0.618 fib is, and that's also where a lot of support is aggregated. So I expect it to drop down towards those levels, and I actually expect it to hold. And then from that consolidation, from that range which it will, or from that support which it will form, whether it can actually get up towards the next resistance level at 2.1, and then afterwards perhaps 2.25, which was the previous top right here, that really does depend on Bitcoin. All right, if Bitcoin is able to break above 30,000, then this will happen. All right, so Rndr will get up to 2.1, and then afterwards even up to 2.25 probably. But because of that correlation, I cannot change it. It just depends on Bitcoin. Bitcoin really is the leader in this market. Bitcoin dominance is up a lot, so we have to wait for that. So I expect a little bit of bearish momentum on the short term. I expect Rndr to hold, and then whether it can actually recover again and continue going up depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin drops down towards 28,000, Rndr will probably fall down lower towards 1.75 and 1.7. So that is my full analysis on Rndr. I think I've told you everything you need to know, perhaps a little bit more. If you do have any questions, let me know. And then lastly, apart from that, you should know that I also have my own premium group in which I not only share my own trades as signals, but you also gain access to an amazing trading guide and a community full of traders. All right, so if you want to make some money while also becoming a better trader, consider joining. But for now, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend and bye.